we will learn about the chemical and physical properties of sulfuric acid. In last class, we have studied the preparation of the sulfuric acid. We have studied the lab preparation as well as the industrial preparation. If we look at the physical properties of the periodic of the sulfuric acid, it is a colorless, oily liquid with a specific gravity of 1.84. Its freezing point and boiling point is given as the 283 and 611 Kelvin respectively. It is highly soluble in water and its reaction with water is highly exothermic. Due to its highly exothermic reaction in water, we always add acid to water because large amount of heat is produced, that is highly exothermic reaction, which is consumed by the water itself, by the water. Fine. Therefore, we always add acid to water, not water to acid. Fine. Because explosion can be occur and we get hurt. This question is a very common question in class 10th. You have already studied, but it may be asked in our section also. Hannah, it's a high affinity towards the water and it completely ionizes in water. It ionizes in water in two steps. In the first step, it gives us the H plus ion and HSO4 minus ion. If we look at the dissociation constant for this reaction, the dissociation constant is very high, that is it has large amount, that is Ka is greater than 10. First dissociation constant is quite high, but if we look at the second dissociation constant, that is when HSO4 minus get dissociated, it gives us a hydronium ion and sulfate ion. Its dissociation constant, the value of dissociation constant is quite low. It shows this that it ionizes to very small extent. Why this is so? Because when the first step HSO4 minus ion is produced, from the HSO4 minus, from this anion, it is very difficult to get the H plus ion. That's why the second step is quite slow, that the ionization of HSO4 minus is quite the HSO4 ionizes to a very small extent, it means to say. Okay, so this question is maybe asked in from the NCERT textbook also, that why the HSO4 minus, that is the second step, is quite slow. Hannah, the second step is quite slow. The second step is quite slow because from HSO4 anion, HSO4 anion, it is very difficult to get. Anion, it is difficult. It is difficult to get H plus ion. Okay. Therefore, it's dissociated to a very small extent. Okay. So, this is one question which may be asked to us. Clear to all? Let's go further and look at the dehydrating properties of the sulfuric acid. When it reacts with the cane sugar, it just take out water from it, all water from it, and carbon is produced. So this is the one reaction in which the carbon is produced, and this reaction is known as the sharing of sugar. What it is known as? Sharing of sugar. Okay, so if we look at the other reactions, one more reaction is that when it reacts with formic acid, it removes the water from it. When it reacts with the alcohol, it gives the ether. that is ROR dash. This is the one function group ether over here. That when it reacts with alcohol, it gives the ether. One of the reaction is that. Fine. And if we look at the oxidizing reaction of this sulfuric acid, it oxidizes copper to copper sulfate. And here you look at the oxidation state of the copper is plus, oxidation state of copper is 0, and it changes to +2. Fine. Similarly, sulfur to +4. If you look at the oxidizing properties, the one thing is common. What is common? That it always gives us the sulfur dioxide as well as water molecule. Yani when we look at the reaction of H2SO4, H2SO4 ऑक्सीडाइजिंग प्रॉपर्टी में क्या देगा SO2 plus H2O plus क्या देता है nascent oxygen. It gives us the nascent oxygen. This nascent oxygen is used for the oxidation. This nascent oxygen is used for the oxidation. Therefore, it shows the oxidizing nature. Sulfur to sulfur dioxide and carbon to carbon dioxide. If it reacts with the dilute acids, it gives the hydrogen gas is liberated. Fine. We know that it reacts with metals to give you the hydrogen gas. We always study about these reactions. It reacts with benzene to give you benzene sulfonic acid. We'll study this reaction and mechanism also in the organic chemistry. Fine. Fine. Uses, if we look at the uses of sulfuric acid, it's in industry, it has the important uses. In paint industry, in petroleum industry, as in detergent industry, metallurgical processes, and also as the dehydrating agent in many cases. So that is all about the sulfuric acid's physical properties and chemical properties. In next session, we will learn about the oxo acids of sulfur. Okay, thank you everyone.